10, 9.
Now, get ready for Buzzworthy Radio, the show that gets you up close and personal with some of today's hottest stars. Now, here's Novell J. Lee.
Hey, it's Novell J. Lee, and welcome into a new Buzzcast here on Buzzworthy Radio. I had the chance to sit down and speak with Victor Garber, who plays the role of Robert Bowers on NBC's new drama, Deception. We got to talk to him about that, as well as ARGO, which recently won the Writers Guild of America Award for Adapted Screenplay. Here's our interview with Victor Garber. Hi, Victor. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you so much for speaking with me today. I'm actually humbled right now to be speaking with you, just so you know.
Well, well, that's very sweet, and I don't know what to say other than you've got to get a life.
I don't know what to say to that.
Well, it's hard for me to take that kind of compliment at this hour, particularly
without coffee. But
yeah, well, I'm drinking coffee.
Oh, good.
I've got a big cup of coffee.
Very good. You star on the new show Deception that airs tonight on NBC. I love this show, and you got
good.
You got a great cast on the show from Megan Good, Wes Brown, and your character Robert Bowers. Love this dude. He's just the kind of ruthless man that everybody would love to hate, but you can't help but like the guy.
Well, I think, it's like playing any character, there's a lot of dimensions to people, and I think he's sort of desperately trying to keep his family together, and in some of the actions he takes are slightly questionable, more than questionable, and, I think he's doing his best, like all people who do bad things, they think they are, they justify them because they think it's the best thing for everybody, and often it isn't.
What's his... in your opinion, relationship with Sofia?
I think they are a team. I think he really loves her, and really they raised their child as their own, when in fact it was his daughter's child. And but I think his intention was always to make it the best for her and for Sofia. And Sofia obviously fell in love with this child, and is suffering terribly because of she's left, and so I think Robert, I think they're a team. I mean, they're a little like the Macbeths, they're up to they can get into some pretty serious trouble.
Okay, and of course the show is based on the fact that your daughter Vivian, who is played by Brie Williamson, was found murdered. What, in essence, was that kind of relationship like between the father and the daughter? Was it in your opinion strained? Did he really love her? Or in your opinion, what was...
Well, of course, that's this whole season is what really happened, and everyone is under a microscope because of Joanna, her infiltration of the family. So, but I do believe, and I'm not going to reveal everything, but I do believe that Robert loved this girl tremendously, and I think in the very first episode, the pilot, you see his grief is, and I think this whole season is about everyone dealing with the grief of losing this girl. So there was great love. Now, what happens? As it unfolds, as you find out, she knew things, and she wasn't the easiest girl to be with. But I think that basically, he loved his daughter, and like all fathers and daughters, there were problems.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And added to the cast was John Larroquette, and when he first appeared on the show, and you had an interaction with him, I just loved you guys together in that one scene where you confronted him when he was with that woman.
Yeah.
Working opposite off of him, what's that like?
John Larroquette is like, the greatest gift to the show. He's amazing, and I feel sort of, really fortunate that we were able to get him on the show, and he's the best to work with. I mean, we just had so much fun. He's really, first of all, he's a brilliant actor, and he's just a great guy. And I look forward to hopefully doing many more episodes with him, because he's the best, and I think he adds so much to the show, and the character is so interesting, and it's indefensible in a way. You think his what he did, and yet, like all people on this show, they have their reasons and they have their defense, and it's really, I think, well crafted and well written.
Yes, that's probably why everybody loves the show so much, because everybody's got a secret, and it just makes it that much more interesting to find out what exactly is going on with each person that's on the show. Trying to figure that out. So it's fun for the audience. I mean, I think that's what it's a real escape, this show, and I think it's really it's just credible enough that you think, oh, this could actually happen, even though it is television drama. But I think it's good. I really like it. And you were also in one of my favorite shows, ALIAS.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that was a special time.
Yes, Mr. Jack Bristow. And yes, I did get a comment. They wanted me to basically pass on that they loved your character on that show. So.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I loved doing that show, and it's a life-changing experience for me.
You also recently were last seen in ARGO, which last night at the Writers Guild of America Awards won for adapted screenplay.
I didn't know that. That's really great news.
Yes.
Thank you for that. Wow.
Yes, it did.
It's a brilliant screenplay, and I'm so happy. It's been really the most amazing movie to be involved with, because it just keeps getting this attention, and people seem to really love this movie. And everywhere I go, people are they're unequivocal. They just love it, and I think it's really a great film. I'm very proud to be part of it.
I'm very happy that it has been getting the accolades that it has been deserving, and the awards that it had been receiving. It won 2 Golden Globes. Am I correct? I think
yes, Ben won for Best Director, and it won for Best Film, and we got the SAG Award for Best Ensemble.
Yes.
It won the BAFTA Award for Ben, Best Director, Best Movie. So it's been really just a continuous an onslaught of acclaim.
Yes.
Really pretty nice.
Yes, it is. And I just love how one institution seems to have snubbed it, but, I can't really.
Well, it was whatever that was. I think in a way it's people have rallied amazingly, and it's also up for Best Picture and 6 other nominations. So for the Academy Awards. So it's still certainly on the radar.
I actually did get a Twitter question for you. They wanted to know, their screen name is S. McArthur1. I wanted to know if you will perform at 54 Below again for those of us who missed him last summer.
Well, I did it as an experiment to see if I could actually face my terror of doing it. And I did it for 2 Monday nights. And it was it turned out to be really a wonderful experience, although the trauma of getting to that point was pretty difficult, because it's too boring to go into and too neurotic to talk about. But I hope to do it again. I just don't know when. But if I do, I'm sure that they will promote it, and it would probably be for a week's stint. So, but I haven't made a decision yet to do that.
Okay. Very good.
But thank you for asking. It's very nice to hear.
Yes, if we know more, we'll definitely put it out there. And
great.
Yes, what was this too that I heard that you played a Klingon in the Star Trek movie? But
oh well, yeah, that was kind of something. I mean, J.J. Abrams, who created ALIAS, called me up and asked me if I would do this one scene as a Klingon, and I said, okay. And it was a fun night, except that the whole sequence was cut out of the movie. I mean, not just that scene, but the whole there was a whole 15-minute thing that was cut out.
Okay.
So it's I think it's on the DVD though, the scene, but you won't know who it is because I'm literally unrecognizable and my voice has been altered. But I am speaking Klingon. Other than that, it was me.
That's pretty awesome. That's
it
pretty
was
awesome.
Bizarre. Yeah.
But at least we get to see you and hear your real voice on Deception, which airs tonight at 10
Tonight
Central.
at 10. Oh, yes.
NBC.
Yes.
So make sure you guys check it out. Victor Garber, everybody, pleasure for speaking with you this morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Great to talk to you.
Take care. Have a good one.
You too. Thanks.
Many thanks to Victor Garber for stopping by the podcast today. You can watch him in Deception every Monday nights at 9 Central on NBC. But that's it for me for right now. I'm Neville J. Lee, making sure you keep getting the latest buzz with Buzzworthy Radio by simply logging on to our website at buzzworthy.urradio.com. Follow us on Twitter at Buzzworthy Radio and like us on Facebook. We'll see you guys next time. Take care.